This is a crisis on the southern border.
Fake statistics on terrorists at the southern border.
We think this is a much bigger problem. The border is a much more dangerous problem. It's a much bigger problem.
And our border security will suffer if we do not resolve this issue.
Whether there's a crisis at the border is a really complicated question. Certainly, when you have thousands of immigrants, most of them from Central America, and many of them families, including young children, that is a crisis. It's a humanitarian issue. But I think critics would say that President Trump has, if anything, compounded this problem significantly through his hardline policies.
This is a humanitarian crisis, a crisis of the heart, and a crisis of the soul.
The president has been pushing for this wall, as we know, since the start of his campaign in 2015. It's really intensified now because he sees that it's really possibly his last shot before his re-election campaign. And what I mean by that is, of course, Democrats have now taken control of the House. And if anything, Democrats are digging in more firmly because they feel that Trump's policies have shown that he is not, in their view, someone they can trust in terms of negotiations.
The fact is, the women and children at the border are not a security threat. They are a humanitarian challenge, a challenge that President Trump's own cruel and counterproductive policies have only deepened.
You've seen already that the administration is using figures and facts that are sometimes false, that don't have a grounding in sort of reality, or that have been sort of shrouded in secrecy, including the idea that there's thousands of terrorists being apprehended or coming across the southern border. We have not seen any evidence of such a situation. The administration has not offered any kind of data on that. And actually there was a report just over the past 24 hours from NBC News that suggested, if anything, there's only been 6 documented cases as of this spring.
Reopen the government and we can work to resolve our differences over border security, but end this shutdown now.
How this ends, though, is not clear because I think the president is determined to signal to his base that he's going to use every avenue to make good on this promise for a wall, but how he sort of does anything else to end it, if he doesn't get that wall, it's not clear what he would do without feeling like he lost or lost some standing among his most ardent supporters. Same thing on the Democratic side. The Democrats have just won the House. They've taken control. They have an agenda that they're trying to push forward. They believe it's a chance for them to sort of show that they're standing up to the president in ways that I think the Democrats are saying, enough is enough. We're not going to stand for this.